Bol Bol is back. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
So let's get back to it.
Okay.
He's missed time due to health and safety protocols. The last time he was on the court was against the Wizards.
I gave you the facts.
If you don't remember, it's right here. It was an entertaining match against Chris Stapps.
I made a movie.
But since then, he's missed 5 games. To the right of the screen in red: Thunders, Grizzlies, Golden State, Sacramento, and Portland. He dressed for that 5th game, but he never took the floor. We've had a good run so far, adding Bol Bol to the Ballfacts roster and made some classic videos already.
Let's get back to it.
Tonight, back in the rotation, the coverage continues. I shine light on players that people sleep on.
I'm about to wake them up.
Champion of the underdogs, the most dedicated, never duplicated,
I am.
Ballfacts. This is the Orlando Magic versus the Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen is another 7-footer. He's a forward center, and he's the only person that has a larger point increase from last year than Bol Bol. Bol increased 9.6 points and Lauri 9.7. This stat has a lot to do with who wins the Most Improved Player award, so this should be good. But
what?
Bol is no longer in the starting lineup. He'll start this one on the bench.
Coach, to start this season, he's done a great job. This Utah club.
With around 7 minutes left in the first quarter, it was evident that the Magic could use some height and length. After Walker Kessler got the rebound, the dunk, and a block, they decide to bring Bol in.
Rejected by Kessler. And it's Utah basketball. Boy, Kessler already some big-time blocks in this first quarter.
He has got his hands on course.
Let's see what
Carter
we
swings
talking
it to
about.
Banchero. Allo will drive. Kessler's there. Carter kicks it ahead to Fultz. Banchero.
This is a new rotation, so he's got to find where he fits in. On this play, Cole Anthony finds him.
That's going to be great. Can't wait to see that happen as Bol receives a perfect lob from Cole Anthony.
This is exactly what they wanted, someone to play above the rim. And for the 7'2" Bol, that's not a problem at all.
Higher because he can.
Not a problem at all.
Because he knows if he puts it up high.
Markkanen missed the shot. Kessler rejected by Bol.
This is what the Bol Bol fans love to see, him making his opponents think twice about putting a shot up. On this play, he gives Banchero the option to throw him a lob or hit him at the 3-point line.
Banchero guarded by Markkanen. Tough shot. Markkanen guarded him well.
To ensure he gets on the board this time, he'll take matters into his own hands.
Rims out. Well, they've missed 11 straight threes after a red-hot start. Bol Bol driving and tossing it in.
It's the Bol Bol that we have come to appreciate.
He's got all of the Jazz players' attention, but their efforts to stop him are in vain. The combination of his quickness and his size are just too much.
No, they can't handle it.
Trying to stay in front. He can't. The shot's no good. Sexton the rebound, but he's too late.
The Magic are down by 5 going into halftime. Bol played 12 minutes and scored 4 points.
At the free throw line, knocks down the first.
He came back in the game with 6 minutes left in the third.
Bol traveled.
Okay.
Bol Bol with the turnover.
That was his only turnover this game. The 7-footers battle for position.
Holding his arm like a mug.
It's going to be an offensive foul.
Markkanen battling in there with Bol, trying to move him away.
In the third quarter, Bol didn't get to put up one shot.
Okay, that's 17 for them.
Too many.
Yep.
To end the third, he would get a nice tip that led to a Wagner buzzer beater.
Three. Tapped out. 2 seconds left. Wagner hoisting. Got it at the buzzer. One-legged runner by Franz Wagner.
Nikola Jokic.
Ball fumbled it by Fultz. His shot out of the corner is no good, and that's the end of the game.
Magic lose to the Jazz by 4. Bol had 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. I do believe he has some rust to shake off.
40 wouldn't be much of a problem if he floats one up short. Clock tonight.
finding the cutter. Bol Bol.
The single three-pointer he took was rushed because of the shot clock.
In his pocket, passes. Bol Bol catch, shoot, free, up and out. Had to rush his shot.
Not a lot of scoring in his first game back, and even so, the measly 4 points he got were highlight worthy, which is normal for him. Anytime he scores, because of his unique skill set, it can be dynamic. But let's get to the elephant in the room. All these forwards on one team. Paolo Banchero, both of the Wagner brothers, and now Wendell Carter Jr. just came back. When he left, he was riding high, getting interviews at the end of the game. He was a starter. Now that he returns, he's on the bench. They have a lot of good players there, and that's the best type of problem to have. These players do have to figure some things out, but mostly that type of problem is a coaching problem. It's their responsibility to put these pieces together correctly. And how you know it's not being done correctly is you're not winning consistently. I will say this, at one point from December 7th to December 23rd, they played 9 games and won 8, in which Bol started all of those. It's the reason why he's number 2 in increasing his points compared to last year. He was given an opportunity and he capitalized on it. As I've watched these games, I've seen that Bol is kind of a just-in-case player. Just in case we miss it, you get the rebound. Just in case I can't get my shot off, I'll pass to you. So it's actually pretty impressive the things he's been able to do on this team, being the 5th option on the floor. And I know there are some Magic fans that watch the games and say, yes, of course he's the last option. Sometimes he looks lost out there. While I can't admit that, I would say anyone could be lost without direction. Bol plays this kind of get in where you can fit in role. Other players, you can clearly see what their role is on the team. What does Coach Mosley see Bol Bol as? Is he a rim protector, shot blocker? Is he an outside scorer, mid-range? What exactly? Maybe he sees him only as a rebounder and run the floor guy. Because of the lack of plays drawn up for him, it's hard to know. But in the league, Bol is young, so you're gonna have to develop him, and if you want to get use out of his skills right now, you're probably gonna have to draw something up. But if you're not gonna make any plays for him, or at least tell the guys to make him a priority, he's kind of left out there on an island. Will he be reinserted into the starting lineup, or is he now a bona fide bench player? The Magic's next game is against the Denver Nuggets, you know, the team that passed up on Bol, so a lot of fans wanted to see if he'd get some get back. But the question is he gonna get some good playing time? We see Bol as a high caliber player that deserves to be prioritized and developed. We're about to see if the Magic believe the same. Do they think his ceiling isn't as high as their other players? Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. I'm gonna follow the journey.
So follow me.
Ball facts again. Peace.